Our flight over was empty, and we had a nice view of the Bahamas the whole way. We saw a lot of cruise ships parked out in the water. So we are the only ones on this island. It's the private island of St. Thomas right now. The island is completely empty due to the coronavirus and the threat of an upcoming hurricane. All of the bars and restaurants downtown were closed, but this also meant that all of the popular tourist attractions and hikes were completely empty. That this is St. John, and it is one of the most beautiful hikes I've ever been on. It's about a 2-mile hike right along the coast, super gorgeous. And the other note is there is literally not a single other person in sight. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm in awe right now. We just saw 2 sea turtles pop up 5 feet off the shore. Lemon Cay. We did a snorkel trip around the island and made it back successfully. No sharks, unfortunately. Kind of wanted to see a shark. Lots and lots of stingrays though. At least I have tennis shoes.
Not my case.
But we are dying. There aren't any elevation changes in Florida, so we're using muscles that I didn't even know existed.
This might be the last video we put out. If someone finds it, please put it on the internet.
Send help. SOS. Taylor, do you want to say hi to our good friend Jeffrey over there? Hi, Jeffrey! There's his island. found an abandoned place. You like took the hardest away.
Whoa.
We keep venturing further and further into the woods. Hopefully our car will handle this road. This is a terrible idea. We've been on this road for 30 minutes. We're abandoning the car here because it's not gonna make it any further, and we're gonna walk the rest of the way. We made it down. I don't think we're ever making it back up, but I guess it's a good place to do stuff because it's nice. If I die, it's going to be from climbing up this. We're trying to figure out how to get over there. It's a lot steeper than it looks on this phone. Heading up this mountain for what feels like my entire life, and I'm soaking wet because I thought it'd be a good idea to go swimming. So the goal here is to get this two-wheel drive Toyota up the mountain, up this off-road only, Jeeps only dirt road. Back we will 100% have to push, and we will probably get stuck at least once. So wish us luck. Ah. Here are the cars that didn't make it before, but we're continuing on. We're like the only ones everywhere we go, but it's still kind of cool.
I don't like it. Desert landscape. We have lots of cactuses on the beach, and before we were in the rainforest, which is super cool, so we've gotten to experience all the terrains today.
We've definitely abused this car today. We are walking around, watching the sunset. I haven't edited this footage yet, but I have a feeling it's just going to be me panning the camera with Taylor in the background and me saying it's empty and pretty, because that's been this whole trip. It's been very empty and very pretty. I know a lot of you have been asking how I got here, where Otis is, what's going on with my trip. So Otis is currently waiting on a transmission rebuild. I decided to have my 4-speed rebuilt. It's been at the shop for about 3 weeks now. It should be done in a week. I'm gonna go back, fix it up, and then get back on the road soon. Got gas station food, but honestly, it's one of the prettiest things on the island so far. So we have no idea where the car is parked, so we split up and we are aimlessly walking around the parking lot looking for it. There are lots and lots of cars here, so it's been a good 25 minutes of aimlessly strolling through the parking lot. I haven't seen anyone else in a while, so hopefully they didn't leave me. I guess I won't be making any friends on this flight. So I made it back home to Otis the motorhome. The Virgin Islands was a great trip. It was basically a ghost town due to the coronavirus and the threat of an upcoming hurricane. But it was still really fun and really beautiful, and the hiking was amazing. And I'm gonna get back to working on Otis, and hopefully by the end of the next video I will be back on the road.